Where is they at?
Did you record them?
Yeah.
Did you record them?
Where was y'all black ass at?
Can we see
When
that
the fuck
video?
this girl got jumped?
Give a fuck about none of that.
Hey, I'm just ranting right now, but I seen some, bruh. As a community, we have zero standards. We have zero standards. And first and foremost, I would like to blame men for even allowing this shit to get this far. Because we should have made examples out of these strags, out of Shelmeka and Dontrice a long time ago. Now, when I use the term strag, when I say Shelmeka and Dontrice, I'm not talking about the black woman that has that queen mother energy. I'm not talking about the black woman that's out here handling her business. I'm talking about the stereotype. They are making y'all radioactive. And we have been trying to tell you time and time and time again that it's not y'all, it's them. They are the representation of y'all. And unfortunately, the minority makes it bad for the majority. I'd be a fool to say that all black women are like that. But the few rotten apples spoil the whole bunch. Black women, when will you learn? Like, oh man. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. And my aunts had to, two of my aunts came to me and they told me, they said, now I see why you only date, when you date black women, they're not from America. They came to me and told me this on many occasions. It's to the point now where it's like, just let this shit burn, man. Ay, ay, ay. And I'm with y'all. The one area that I can agree with women is that these dudes out here are suckers. But what they fail to admit is that they enable the same problems that they are complaining about. I've learned a long time ago that the black man is rejected as a leader, yet he's blamed for all of the problems that our community faces. I've gotten into so many people. I still get into it with them to this day. And they want to point fingers. I mean, we're beyond the blame game, because I'm of the opinion that both the black man and the black woman are of equal blame. Ultimately, that's how I see things. But it's just, oh man, I don't perpetuate the stereotype or consult with those that do. But it just kills me how whenever you try to speak on some fuckery, some dysfunction, they automatically come at your throat. So that tells me that they would rather complain about the problem than fix it. Oh man. So I'm called to a Hearst Teeter. I go into Hearst Teeter. I'm trying to plead and be reasonable with this young lady. But she feels as though because she's shopping, you know, her kids can just run around and make all this noise and just do all sorts of shit. You see what I'm saying? I had to tell her, I was like, look, this isn't a playground. They were just bad as hell, man. Bad as hell. It was 3 of them little motherfuckers, man. They were bad. Jumping off shit, knocking stuff down. And she was just walking past it. I was like, hey, look, ma'am, you have to leave. I have money. I was like, I understand that. But your children are disturbing the other customers. You need to rein them in or you have to leave. She wasn't trying to understand none of that. Then she goes in this long tirade about, you know, I'm supposed to be, you know, that's why black women don't trust black men because they'll never stand by their side. And, you know, I'm tired of black men being sellouts. All this other little bullshit. I'm a slave to the white man. I was like, look, that slaving language, that shaming language ain't gonna get you nowhere. Your kids are still bad as shit. Your ass has to go. That wasn't good enough, so she had to get. Oh man. Dear black woman, cut bait with these ghetto girls. Cut bait with these ghetto girls. You shouldn't even fool with them. When you see them coming, bust a U-turn. I'm telling you, they are bringing you down. Dear black woman, they are bringing you down. It's to the point, you know, there was a video, I think the dude's name is Charles Tyler. If I'm not mistaken, it's an old dude. He passed too, Allah bless the dead. But he was in Brazil, and there was a black American woman there. There was a woman from America there, and she was asking a question like, why is it that black men are avoiding black American women? They were trying to explain to her. She wasn't even trying to she was waiting for her turn to speak. She was not listening. And then he was like, okay, you are proving my point. This is exactly why we are over here now. Bruh. You seen the video that I put at the beginning? You seen that video that I put at the beginning? We just got on the shift. We just replaced, you know, I had to work for one of my offices that day. And it was me and another one of my officers. We literally just got there. We just pulled up. They ran up on us like, how come you didn't stop that girl from getting jumped out? I'm confused. I'm like, what are you talking about? She got jumped. Who? My daughter. When? Like 20 minutes ago. Ma'am, I just got on shift. How come you didn't do nothing? Because I just got on shift. So why weren't you there? Because I just got on shift. Then they proceeded to shame us. They proceeded to, you know, say we was soft. You know, we don't protect the black. All this other little bullshit. I'm like, so we supposed to be omnipresent, omniscient. We gotta see everything. We gotta know everything. I'm like, I literally just pulled up. Just pulled up. And what's so cold about it, you know, I felt bad for the young lady because at the end of the day, they ain't had to do her like that. You see what I'm saying? That was some sucker shit. And as much as I talk, as much as I hold, you know, the strag, and as much content as I have for these ghetto girls, one thing I hate, I despise to my core is a weak man. Is a weak man. I hate that. So anyways, so I go to the area, to the store where she was at, and the lady who was working in the store, you see what I'm saying? I understand she's upset about it, and I'm trying to reason with her and get her to calm down. And she was talking about why do we pay y'all? And I was like, first of all, ma'am, you don't pay us. You're not the property manager. You just work in the store. You are the store manager. The property manager oversees all these stores. I wasn't going through all of that, but she was like, y'all good for nothing. And what was so cold about it, I just told her, I said, ma'am, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can take it to my superior. Here's my card. You know, that was that. She expected me to stand there like I was a child so she could chastise me. Because I was walking away, right? I gave her my card and I left, and she was like, nah, where you going? You got to stand. I was like, what? Like, I'm supposed to just stand there and have her talk down to me. Talk about me like I'm a dog. You're supposed to be omnipresent, everywhere at once, omniscient, seeing everything, knowing everything. Can't tell them nothing. Can't tell them nothing. Say yourself, black man.